Talking.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Radio IB. This is season 2, episode 2. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
The only person feeling wonderful here.
Yep.
Yeah, because
And I'm proud of being wonderful.
we're all math AHL. We just had a test before recording this episode, and our brains are kind of in a coma.
I must also refrain from saying the words that I usually like to say. So we're gonna stick to a more formal version of Ben today.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Ben can be formal?
Looking forward to that one. All right.
Oh, no, you've read my English work. I think so, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Well,
see.
we'll put it to the test.
Yeah.
Put it to-
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, Ben. Now's your time.
So-
News.
Here's your time to be formal.
So I thought this is my new segment because I did so terribly well on tests that I figured that we'd move on to my new segment being news. And given the climate of war and how that pollutes our news now, I figured instead of focusing on news that's usually quite negatively focused, I'd focus on things that were good. So to begin with,
Yeah.
I figured we all need some of that right now.
Absolutely.
So the first one, I think people who enjoy technology or like electric vehicles might find interesting, is that there is progress with batteries, lithium-ion batteries, where usually the problem, for example, with your phone is over time the battery gets worse, and that's because
I switched out my battery just yesterday.
I also switched it recently as well.
It's because of planned obsolescence.
I thought the companies do it like
Yeah, exactly.
so that you will buy new phones
Yeah,
after
that's the
like
point.
a amount of
That's-
time.
Well,
That's
let's see what Ben has to.
Well,
Yeah.
It's very likely, yes.
It is. That's what planned obsolescence
well,
is.
they did that before with light bulbs, but this is besides the point. Also, like, whatever. There's corrosion
Negative
with the
news
battery.
again. He's trying to
Oh,
focus
I'm
on the
sorry.
he's trying to focus on the positive side of things. All right.
I'm making
Stop
it
ruining
worse.
his segment. Go.
There's corrosion with the battery, and that's what makes it reduce its life cycle and like its efficiency. And now they've made a layer of like some kind of nanotechnology and whatever to put on the very surface of it, which reduces it from corroding and makes it last longer and be more efficient. And hopefully this will increase the lifespan of like electric vehicles and cars and phones. So that's pretty dope.
Absolutely.
I think that's pretty
Yeah.
Other
dope.
firms choose to use it.
Also, but also it's lithium.
How expensive?
Similar.
Like, are they planned to be a lot more expensive, or are they going to be like? the
I've
same?
got no idea. Not
Alright.
from the article that I read before. It wasn't, but
Ooh.
it's by chemical engineers, and they were like, all right, we've managed to make it such that it'd be easy to produce in a factory setting, because or like a larger scale. It's scalable, and that's what chemical engineers have to do.
Right.
But so that's pretty dope.
Absolutely.
And then in Dubai, there's a museum. It's called the Museum of the Future, I think it's called. It's a really cool building where it's like a
Like a round thing.
yeah,
covered
it's
with calligraphy.
it's really cool.
Just focus on Ben's hands here.
Yeah,
Well,
You'll
yeah.
understand exactly
Imagine,
what it
imagine,
means.
imagine you have a donut, right? And then you kind of stretched it out more this way, so it's like thicker here but thinner here.
Wow, interesting.
But it's
no, but
but
It's Ben's new segment, architecture.
but I mean, it is
donut.
It's pretty cool architecture too, though. But it's like it's about like new futuristic ideas or like products that we could maybe use in the future, which is pretty cool. And then there was one more, I think, but I don't fully remember what it was.
There are a lot of things happening.
There was the battery one. There's the museum.
Mhm.
And I don't remember the other one.
it's fine.
Yeah.
And
Right.
well, whatever.
Do you have another random news for us?
Not that I remember.
No. Okay.
It's
Okay.
I mean, it'll
Apparently,
come back
we're
to me
out of good
later.
news. Let's focus now.
It'll come to me later, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you very much, Ben. Now let's play some games. Last time we did this. Last time we did this.
Okay.
I did a terrible job, in my opinion, at least. I asked irrelevant questions, and it didn't just go on my way. This time, we're gonna do it differently. We're gonna take turns. Each person ask a question, or like Nicole, it's your segment. So explain the game one more time
Yeah.
for people who
Okay.
haven't seen our last episode.
It's very simple. I will give like sort of an introduction to like a story, and the player's job is just to figure out the whole plot or like the important explanation behind.
Yeah.
what
We're
is
supposed
given.
to explain what's going on.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're only allowed to ask yes or no questions.
Right.
basically.
Okay.
And this time I chose something that I like. I always find it very interesting, like sickly fairy tales.
Okay.
Sickly
Make fairy tales.
I don't know how you would say it, but
Okay.
okay. So, I feel like not a lot of information is given. So, guys, it's all on you.
All right.
Sweet.
Let's do this, guys.
Just makes it more interesting.
Jonathan's not wearing a hoodie, but I'm pretty sure you're on hood.
You just need to flip these up.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm putting on my hoodie.
What we need is creativity.
Right. All right. Let's do this.
Okay, so my name is Cinderella. I am poor and ugly. I married the prince. And that day, the prince said something to me, and I knew that there will be a new ball soon.
A new ball.
Yeah, like, you know, when you dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're going round in a circle. We get one question each, and I say we do something. If you have a guess as to what like a whole explanation is,
You can just whoa.
yeah, the first person to get it wins or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
When's the honor?
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Solving the Cinderella story. Let's do
Yes.
this.
Well, it's like a group effort because like if
I
you,
think
if
I
you
think
get
it's a group
information there,
effort.
then you might use that information.
Of course, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm starting, I guess. Is she wearing good clothes? That's my first question.
Yes and no. Depends on how you define clothes.
Is
Like
that-
what is included. It's
Okay.
Cinderella, guys.
And
Oh,
my,
oh,
my turn.
okay. Yeah.
Not my turn.
Go on, Tori.
I'm so confused at the moment.
So just
Do you
ask
know
a
the
question.
story?
Yeah. All
You
right.
know the
Yeah,
gist
but
of
yeah.
Cinderella.
I don't know the story. To be honest.
Okay.
You guys don't know the Cinderella
I
story?
I
Just
do.
never.
I know Cinderella.
I guess it's not told in Iran in the same
Of
way.
course it is. I was just not interested.
The
So
mice and the fairy godmother and
Yeah.
the slipper.
Right. Okay. Pass. Does that exist? Does
No,
this
just-
fun?
Yeah, I
just
think
ask a
it's fine.
question.
Does this
Google
fun-
Was
has
the weather
thoughts.
good?
Does
Yeah.
this?
Exactly. Like, just ask a question.
Was it sunny?
Right.
I think it's fine. We
Did
don't
they
have to do
serve
it-
good food in a bowl?
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
She hit me with that again.
Oh, that's because you gotta.
You didn't
think
know
about the
either,
question.
so you just like.
Okay, go on, bud.
I mean, I'm also a bit stumped here, so I'm just gonna ask just a question. I mean, it's probably still gonna be in the castle, but is the ball being held in the castle or some shit?
Yeah,
I'm
but it's not very important to the plot. Look, the
It's about them.
the information given is that I am Cinderella. I'm poor and ugly, and the
Yeah.
prince married me.
Okay.
And he told me something, and then I knew that there would be a new ball. So
Ask things.
I'm
about
guiding
Okay,
you guys
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Does the prince love Cinderella?
Yes and no.
Oh,
But you were on something.
I was onto something.
Parsa
Parsa.
wants to speak.
Yeah.
Did the prince find another sleeper?
A slipper.
Like another shoe?
yeah, I get it.
What do you mean?
Like another
Like
another
the
one
Cinderella
another one of the
story,
glass
like,
shoes.
Did another girl left something again?
I
I don't know.
No.
No.
All right.
Okay, okay.
I'll ask. Is the prince unfaithful?
Well, it's hard to answer.
It's complicated, all right.
That's like all
It's
of the
al-
answers.
it
she's
always
given.
I'd
is.
say no.
Oh,
Oh no, I'd say yes actually.
Okay, he is unfaithful. Okay.
Okay.
Does the ugly Cinderella have something that the prince wants?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, come on, Jonathan. You got quite a good ground.
Is
now.
the prince looking for a new wife?
Sorry?
Is the prince looking for a new wife?
That'd make
Yes.
That'd make
Yeah.
make him a king though. wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Whatever. Well, that's not important.
What a
So do you
jerk.
want to go again or
No.
no? Okay.
No, I'm past.
No. Let me guide you guys, okay? You're
Yes,
gonna
we need guidance.
Can I?
see- Cinderella's poor and ugly,
Yes.
but the prince married her.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Um,
Does she? Is she?
She want. There is something that he wants from Cinderella, right?
Does he want her slippers?
That's not
Is he like those are beautiful? I want those.
sure. I'll ask
Well,
that.
yes and no.
What the? Really?
Does he want
He likes glass slippers.
The fame of the Cinderella, because is Cinderella known? Is she
No.
famous? No, she's
No.
just dumb.
Famous
She's
for
a
her
poor
ugliness.
girl.
She's just a poor-
become known
she's
because
poor.
the prince married
I
her.
see. Okay.
Why would the prince marry a
Look, guys,
Come
what
on,
is the
you're not
purpose of
supposed
a ball?
Dancing.
The ball. Or
In this story, it's to look for
Okay,
Look
can
for
I
a
ask
girl
you-
to
can I
marry.
ask a
Okay, okay.
question?
yeah.
Who's wait? Is the prince going to dance with another girl? Not the Cinderella.
not.
It's sort of irrelevant, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Not gonna be
Has
anything.
Cinderella had a child?
No.
Does Cinderella have something materialistic that the prince wants?
More like physical.
Yeah, something physical.
Yes.
Okay.
does she have, like,
Does
the-
the prince want to get to the fairy godmother?
No, it has nothing to do with
No,
that.
exactly. It doesn't have anything to do.
Is- Is this physical object in question like jewelry,
It's physical,
jewelry,
it's
or
not
something
physical.
that like
Yeah, but like
Why is it Prince? Why?
bodily, I'm guessing.
physical? Yeah, but
Yes.
an object is physical.
Yeah, but you said materialistic and she said physical, i.e., it's not materialistic.
Man, I'm too tired. for that.
Does the prince want her body?
Yes and no.
Oh,
I mean, not
That's
all of
why it's
it.
materialistic.
Not all of it.
Okay, so does
Not all of
does
it.
the prince want her feet?
He's a
Yes.
meditative.
Yes, exactly.
Look, the prince wants her feet. I figured it out.
Okay.
Not all of it. There's also the second part to this prompt.
Yeah, yeah, but I
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
I figured out
Just
part
her
of it
toes.
out.
Yes.
These guys are dumb.
Okay, you explain what you
So
figured out.
the feet.
I figured out that the
The-
prince wants her feet.
Because she's got tiny feet. Okay, yes.
What?
Or something like that.
No.
No.
That's just what he wants. That's like why he married her.
The feet.
Okay.
All right.
So what?
He's
So
like,
now we
That's
just
a
need to
dumb
figure out the
reason.
second part of the prompt.
he's got a
Can I ask you a
fetish.
question? I don't know if it's
Yeah.
gonna be related. Is the prince foot fetish?
Yes.
is that actually the thing? He's got a foot fetish.
Yes.
That's it.
No.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
not
No,
all of
that's
it.
not it. That's just the first part.
Okay, so he must. There's,
So what did he say that made her know that there will be a new ball?
okay.
The truth.
How do you go
that
from
he-
foot fetish to new ball?
No,
What?
but like he wants to find someone else who's got nice feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
No.
No, because
That's
kind
not all of it.
What he said.
Is he a collector? Is he
Yes.
collecting feet?
He's a collector. He's a feet collector. Did
This is
the
so
Did I
prince
just
cut-
did I
did the
just figure
prince
this out by making a joke?
Did the prince cut off her feet?
Yes, but
Yes.
something happened before that.
Okay.
The salt got to
Ah.
her feet.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Are they
'cause
gonna do a transplant, like a foot
No.
transplant?
That's not another transplant.
The
for
prince,
you.
Taking my
The
chances,
prince wants
but-
her feet
Okay.
because he admires them.
Could you give us a hint?
But he cut the feet off. All right. He did that.
Okay.
Well,
A hint. We need a hint.
see, they got married,
Yes.
and one day something happened,
Yeah.
and the prince said something to her,
Yeah.
and then she knew that there will be a new ball.
Hmm.
And what does the new
So
ball
I
mean?
So
gu-
there'll be
guess-
a new wife.
It's like I guess her feet like started rotting or something. Is that what happened?
No.
No.
But she wants a new. The prince wants a new
She's a
wife
hoe.
after her. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that.
He wants someone else with.
But
new
what is
feet.
it? What
But
is
what
it that
happened-
happened?
What happened to Cinderella so her feet became ugly?
Yeah, exactly. Did
And then what did he
I still
say?
think the transplant is a good idea, people.
you have no ideas.
Man's just plastic surgery over here.
All right.
Transplant.
Not all of them are plastic
I
surgery.
call this a failure. All right.
You guys
Tell
almost
us the
got there.
story. Tell us the story.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we all know the story about. Okay, maybe we don't.
Yeah.
But
Most
the
people know
story
it.
is that
I feel like social outcasts here.
Cinderella wore a pair of like glass
Glass shoes.
shoes,
Right.
like heels,
Also, they
to the ball, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the prince saw it. And so the part that you guys didn't get was that one day after the marriage, Cinderella accidentally
Lost.
entered a secret room
Yeah.
of the prince by mistake, and there were many pairs of feet wearing crystal shoes.
Oh.
and there's this very
okay.
strong scent of blood inside the room.
So he. Okay.
And she
Oh,
wanted to
fuck.
escape,
Hmm.
but the prince caught her, and he said to her, "Well, your face is not worthy of your feet anymore."
Oh.
Ah.
So
So basically, she knows
That
it's
is-
gonna be a
Yes,
new ball,
That
but
so-
then
is
he's
very
gonna
dark.
get
But
more
also,
feet.
my joke about
Yes.
collecting
Yeah,
was
alright.
true somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the prince cut off her feet as well into his part of collection, and he's gonna start a new ball and find a new wife with new pretty
But,
feet.
but
I
then comes
see.
the question of how many, like,
How many
how many feet are there, and then how many people have the story of, dude, the prince is terrible, man. He cut off my feet, and the people are like, nah, it's not
But
happening.
you
No,
can't-
just ask the
It's-
50
it's
other
a-
of
it's a
us.
fairy
Are you
tale,
gonna
and it's
go?
creepy.
Are you gonna walk to someone and tell them
Oh.
that he cut off your feet?
Oh, no, you don't
no,
have to.
you're not.
You
because
don't have to.
Exact. but
You
don't
crawl
have
to them. Besides,
Well-
you go in a wheelchair. Fucking, I mean, show them your feet and be like, hey, you see how there's nothing there? Yeah, the prince did this. That was only twice.
Well, the prince is powerful, right? You can always
Yeah, exactly.
kill the person or like force them to
Yeah. Like,
not
Mm.
speak about it.
Yeah.
Like how, like, cutting off their tongue? Yeah, you could do that.
Oh
yeah,
my.
yeah, literally. If you can cut off their feet. I'm pretty
This
sure
is
you can
just getting darker and more bloody.
I
let's
like
just.
sickly fairy tales.
I can see that now.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. It was
Yeah.
really fun, and yeah. See you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye.
Bye for this one. See you next part.